Hi everybody! Recently people have been asking me the same question, so I thought I'd make a quick video to address the topic. And the question is on calmness in the house. So people who have a puppy or an adult dog, they're finding, the people who are asking these questions, that the puppy or the adult dog will sleep when put away in the pen or the crate, but when they're loose in the house, they never think to settle, no matter how long the person has let them loose. They seem to get more and more excited the more they've been loose in the house. Now, for an extreme case where you find that your dog is frantic when let loose, one thing you can do is start making the place that you keep them larger and larger. So if they're kept in a pen, you can increase the size of the pen. So they have a larger area with more choices when they do have alone time, and that is going to help reduce their excitement of making choices when they do have time with you free in the house, especially if you have to leave your puppy or adult dog when you go to work, and your pet sitter might come and take them out to the bathroom, but they're having to have time alone. Another thing is on walks, giving more choices. So watch my video on sniffy walks. So giving them choices on walks, taking lots of little mini walks, letting them have choices, then coming back inside and seeing if they're calmer. So instead of trying to excite them and play with toys and do stuff with them, do training with lots of treats and tricks and play, you want to teach them that they can just casually relax around the house. And so as well as giving them more choices when having alone time, you can also reinforce them when they're in their pen. So if they are choosing to relax in the pen, you can be in the room where the pen is, and when you see them relax in the pen, go and reinforce them and then walk off and show them that you have no more treats. So that's how you can initially begin the settle in other parts of your house. So the next step is having the pen open and you're sitting in the pen, and when your puppy or dog relaxes in the pen, you can reinforce that. And then you can have the pen open and you can be sitting outside the pen and reinforce the dog choosing to go into the pen and relax. So when they're loose, if they do feel like relaxing, they can walk into their pen and relax in there. If your puppy's not choosing, or adult dog is not choosing to ever relax, this game will really help, where you begin by first reinforcing the settle in multiple training sessions in the pen, and then you can even take the bed from the pen or a crate and have multiple beds around the house. You can even work on as a behavior, just a down on the bed. So you're reinforcing the choice of going to a bed and laying down. You're not forcing the dog to lay down, but you're building that reinforcement history of going there. I wouldn't make it a really exciting game, like run to the bed and down, and then jump up and run back to you. I would do a very calm, relaxed down on the beds that you want your dog to settle on. If you're going to be doing some obedience or sport, I would have a whole other cue for a behavior of running out and downing on something. So for my dogs, I have completely different cues for those behaviors. And I usually do them outside. I won't work on them in my house. If you don't have an extreme case, you can just increase the amount of time that your dog is loose while having the choice of going back into the crate or the pen if they feel like taking a nap. But increasing the choices while out and about and letting them have more time out and about, to the point where they do get tired and think to just relax a little bit. And you might even be able to encourage it by sitting in the place that your puppy or your adult dog might like to lay down, like next to their dog bed, or perhaps they like the cool tiles by the fireplace, and then you sit there with your book, or you just massage your puppy or adult dog calmly in those locations and help them think to relax while out and about. If you're just about to get a new dog or puppy, I do suggest that in the first 3 days that you do spend a lot of time with the puppy or an adult dog in different rooms of your house, showing them how to behave and interact with the environment so that they can be loose and can make choices. And first, you're going to watch them so that you can work on house training and training them what not to do, like not a default don't chew on the couch, for example, or don't counter surf. So you can train them those behaviors, but also spend time with them out and about, observing them so that they can learn to be out and about, and it's not an exciting novelty, it's just the inside of the house. So they should start acting the same way that they're acting in their kennel and their pen in your entire house. So the house will be the pen, and then the outside world you can also teach them to be calmer in. Behavior is changeable, so you can do this. I promise you, you can do this. You can teach your puppy or adult dog to be calm in the house the same way they are calm in a pen or a crate. And the wonderful thing about this is that they can have more choices of things to do throughout the day. Now, the reason I like to use a pen rather than a crate for leaving a puppy is that their body is growing like a toddler, and part of that growth is due to the movement. So to grow naturally, their body needs to move, and that's why toddlers are doing stuff all the time. They're choosing to do stuff, and then they're choosing to nap. So another nice thing is if you have a dog that likes to choose different surfaces, like a cool hard surface in a bed, they can choose to go to the bed, choose to go to the floor, and by making all these choices while they're having their alone time, they're going to be less excited about being let out of the crate, because out of the pen, because if they're just in a crate with nothing to do besides stand up and turn around, when they come out, they've been deprived of all these choices, so they're going to be super excited by it. But if they have stuff to do, not only are they going to be more fulfilled when they come out, they're going to be calmer. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, you can leave them as a comment.